There's a start. All right, dickheads. Fucking brilliant.
We knew exactly what he meant there.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Maybe that can be our theme song. All right, dickheads. It's better than Flame. All right.
Yeah, you're good to
So,
go.
should we do it? The whole audience intro thing, we should probably sound more professional than we are, shouldn't we?
This is Irish. This is Sav. Welcome to Knots.
Welcome to Knots. Welcome to Whisky Wednesdays. Yeah. Midweek reset.
What I've been hanging out for.
Yes, 100%. Nobody gives a shit about Saturday anymore, right? It's all about Whisky Wednesday, right? At least that will be the case when we're big, right?
Because I buy a new bottle for Wednesday.
It's a good thing the special offers come on the Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
what we got tonight?
Trying a little Tamnavulin.
Tamnavulin.
Let's hope that's right.
Yeah, I'd say that is, looking at that. What is it? What are we?
So this is
Tell us about
a Speyside Scotch.
Okay.
First time I've ever seen it, so I had to jump on it.
Right.
So I did a little research on it because I'm like, I've never seen this before. This must be new.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently open. I mean, talking to the nerds here, you just smile and nod because you probably don't even give a shit.
I care very deeply. That's why I'm here.
To drink my bloody whiskey.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to drink my own whiskey. Come on. She gets upset at me when I do that.
It's no. Apparently they established in like 1966.
Okay.
And then disappeared because I think some major brand bought them out. So the big umbrella company that owns like Jura that we were talking about last week and Delmore, bought them out and never did anything with it. Just sort of shut down. Had a big distillery too, like 6 big stills, so they can pump out quite a bit.
Yeah.
And they didn't reopen till like 2007, and now they're doing this straight off the bat, doing this experimental stuff for trying different casks, aging in a different cask.
Really?
And yeah, so this is.
So hang on, you reckon
the double cast?
They fired up in 2007 again, and then
I don't know what
then
they've
they started
done.
distilling. Like, did they have anything in the barrels? Do you know?
I
From
don't know.
66?
All I know is they reopened in 07.
Christ, all right.
What that means, because there's no age statement on this. So I don't know how long everything sat in the barrels from then until
could've
now,
just,
sort of thing. So I don't know what else they bought out, but you got to start somewhere, huh?
Well, that's it, yeah. Well, that's a standard story. We get a lot of craft breweries, say, for example, they get bought out by the likes of Diageo or Heineken or one of these ones.
Yeah.
And nothing happens with them.
Yeah, well, that's what they
is-
were saying. Like they bought it out because of so many stills that were sitting there, that heap of gear. Right, we can use this.
Yeah.
But they were making too much money doing other things.
Doing
so they
other
just
things, so
left
they
it
never-
there
yeah.
until they were ready to fire up, you know.
Must be nice. Huh? Make so much money, I don't need to try and make any
I
more.
have so much whiskey, I don't need. We can only dream.
Yes.
So, but yeah, Speyside. So,
Okay.
which so far I've noticed a lot of just typical Speyside flavours, which I'm guessing they just wanted to start with a decent base and then work off these different barrels. That's the experiment kind of thing.
Fair enough.
So they did started with American oak barrels, so use bourbon barrels basically, and then put it into sherry casks. So you get some nice vanilla out of the bourbon and a bit of oils and whatnot, and then a bit of sweetness out of the sherry, and as I said, typical
Smells nice.
fruits like apples, pears, all that sort of orchardy sort of fruit stuff as a base, and
Okay.
that's good. Bit of burn. Probably could be aged a bit longer, but
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a bit of burn, as I said. That's different to last week when we were on that Jura.
Yeah.
That went down a lot.
Yeah, you
Quicker
barely
and easier.
felt it. This is 40%, isn't it? Usually is, yeah.
Yeah, standard for...
Which, for Australia, like anyone else listening overseas, we deal with all the watered down stuff.
Yeah.
But real rich flavour for a 40%, really. Yeah, not bad.
That's 40%, not just standard for whiskey?
In Australia. Yeah, so...
But is that not standard across the board?
No.
Really?
Yeah, so when it's distilled at a much higher, 60, anywhere between 60s and 80s
Right.
kind of thing, and it's watered down to find a certain flavour.
Okay.
Right? So you go to America or, all these other countries where they will work these down to a certain point where it tastes right. So you might get something at 46, you might get something at 52, right? Because that's where the flavour is that they want it to be.
Right.
in Australia they just water it down to
40,
bare minimum to pump out the most bottles as possible. So we haven't quite got the good flavoured stuff here. It's pretty rare to find anything over 40%.
Right, but that's been imported. So
they knew it was coming here. I don't know. I don't know the bureaucracy of it all.
Yeah, fair point.
It's a bit of a shame because you'd find so much more with the higher proof stuff. But
well, I'm aware that they do that with gin. Like I learned recently, for example, that Navy gin is apparently at 58%, and it's something to do with as they were distilling it on I don't know about submarines or just ships, but in the Navy they were distilling it, and that was the percentage they could have it at where it wouldn't explode.
Right.
Apparently, yeah. Somebody said that to me a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, right, there's some trivia I can use another time.
All the ships with the good whiskey exploded.
Yes, and left us with the 40s. But no, like honest to God, I always thought that, like maybe in the back of my head, maybe I've seen one whiskey that was 45%.
Yeah.
I thought 40% was just.
Well, to be called a spirit in Australia, it's got to be 40. So all your main brands, your Jim Beams, your Johnny Walkers, they're all 40s because they just want to pump out as much as they can, right?
Fair enough, yeah. But hold on, to be a spirit, 40%? No, that can't be right, because you can get some that are 37.5%, say, or something like that. I would class that as a spirit.
Yeah, isn't rum like 37? I don't know. Again, I don't know what point then it turns to a liqueur.
Okay. Yeah, because liqueur is generally a lot less than that. So say Bailey's, for example, is like 17% Bailey's is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just
That's it. That's chocolate milk, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sorry, we've gotten off topic. Sorry.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta learn, right?
Well, that's
stealing my whiskey, might as well teach you something.
100%, man. 100%. So as long as I keep playing dumb, you give me free whiskey, right?
You know it all, don't you? Ask him.
I asked ChatGPT. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I fear the rise of the machines.
How does it go on the wallet?
Ooh, there's a good question.
How did it go? I pretty much, I think it was on special too. So in Aussie, under 80 bucks, 70 something, I think it was.
Right, so that'd be,
so
say,
usually,
55
usually
euro.
a bit over 80,
like
I think it was. So
I think off the top of my head, that's about 55 euro for the foreign audience.
I have noticed, though, buying over the years, when they bring out a new release, something like this, it will come out quite cheap to start with, and then it'll skyrocket. So if you are interested, jump on it before it becomes a big thing. But in saying that, there is probably better ones out there.
Well, there probably is, but equally there's worse ones. So, and it's going to be down to what you like. So if if you do try it out and you do like it, like you said, jump on it early on.
Yeah,
why not?
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's happened a few times. I found an absolute pearler. I'm like, I'll get another bottle of that. And I'm like, it's doubled in price. I'm like, shit, I should have bought fucking 6 of the things when I had the chance. I had no idea, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Happens to us all, really, on anything, But yeah.
How many glasses out of 5 we giving this one, boys?
Well, I'm going to give it less than Jura. No offence to the Tamnavulin boys, but just purely because the Jura was a bit easier going down.
Yeah.
Which I quite liked.
Yeah, no, it was good.
What I mean? But this is, you know what I mean? It's not bad,
Yeah, I think if you're into Speysides, that aren't too light, this is pretty good. Yeah.
Sorry, can I just jump in there? Speyside. Explain to me what's Speyside.
Sorry, that's a region in Scotland, right? So, I mean, there's plenty of overlap, but each region sort of has its own kind of flavour profile you sort of expect. Speyside being your lighter stuff, your lighter fruits like your apples and that, as opposed to any darker sort of stuff. Grassy, honey sort of notes. So just those lighter flavours.
Okay. And do you know roughly where in Scotland it is? I know you haven't. You do, right? Sorry, you were getting to that, and I've interrupted.
No, it's in Scotland.
Yeah. That's all I know. Really narrowing it down there.
I should know that.
Well, it's going to be hard for you to describe where in Scotland it is when you haven't been there before.
Let's fucking go.
We're looking for sponsorship. We are looking for sponsorship.
So if you're into Speysides, I reckon that's just a good solid middle ground. This is what Speyside is, I suppose.
Yeah.
With a bit of like the bourbon barrel and everything, as I said, like adds a bit more vanilla and sweetness and sort of stuff to it.
There is that to it, but there is quite a burn.
Yeah,
You know, in the initial stage there.
Probably not the highest of quality, I suppose you'd say, but yeah. So I'd give that, middle ground 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind the flavour of that. That's nice, rich sort of flavour. It's good.
Yeah.
No, as I said, like I'm more talking regions. I like the Harlands. I like my big bold of sort of flavours. So this sort of sits in the middle for me.
Sits in the middle for you then, yeah. I still haven't selected my one, but just my patriotic half says it must be Irish. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Irish gives it a 2 then.
I give it -2. No, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'd give that now, but I would say it's hard for me to judge. It's hard for me to judge.
Yeah,
so I'll abstain from giving an actual number now because it's not fair.
Amateur.
Amateur, indeed. Oh, that's all right.
But I guess when you're starting, like having that burn there, it's probably not a good thing. Like when you're not used to it.
It's a bit distracting. You know, it's like I mean, if you just take food as a quick example, if you eat spicy food regularly, you really like it and you taste the different spices and things like that. But if you're not used to it, all you really notice is the burn.
Yeah.
And then you go,
and you're not paying attention to the flavour of it, are you?
That's right. Which actually, I think I once heard, as an aside there, spice flavour is actually, it's a non-flavour. There's no actual spicy flavour. It's just how your taste buds react.
Yeah.
I think I came across that somewhere. Don't quote me. But yeah, this is an interesting half factoid there.
Overall conclusion?
Yeah, for the price, worth a dabble.
Yeah.
But I'd be reaching for other things first.
Does it suit our Whiskey Wednesday though?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday and I fucking need a reset.
Yes. This is good. So what does the audience think? I mean, that'll be good. Anybody watching this now, tell us in the comments, what do you think? Have you had it before? Have you had Speysides before?
Yeah.
You know, and what do you think of them? I'll tell you what, I'll actually be interesting, and I'll probably bring this up regularly in future. I'll be interested to see the demographics, what the Yanks think of it, what the Australians think of, whatever, what the Irish think of it, from the different countries, you know what I mean? What the Japanese think of the various ones, because they'll all have their own styles as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'll be very interesting to actually see that.
I mean, we've got a few Wednesdays to get through. We'll be running.
We do, yeah.
through them, but yeah.
We're going to pin that for a later date. We're going to have a poll. We're going to set it up, make it a big thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty nice. I think that's a good choice.
Definitely have a couple.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our whiskey review.
Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you. I think it grows on you a little bit.